It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Puka Nacua. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Sentinels and the Huskies, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from San Juan. Ty Johnson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out in his fourth season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll give to Corum on the option. And he gets him around 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Finds his man, Corum. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives them the first. Lawrence now off the play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Here comes Bryce Beringer to handle the 4th down punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. They're brought out by a rookie known for his incredible arm strength. It's the 6th-rounder from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
He finds Tiga Konkwo for the grab. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. This one finds Gage. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. Milton. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's got a gain of 6 there. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Buying some time right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Milton now. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Milton. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Now Milton to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On comes the Sentinels punter. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence to throw it. This one taken in by Corum. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They'll turn to Corum on 3rd down. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Corum again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And they're going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Headed out right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. This finds Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give to Corum. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he's in. Touchdown! The Huskies get the game's first points here in the second. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Sentinels and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Play action on 1st down. He's on the move. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hall running between the tackles. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Milton back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll give him a first down. They'll go right side with Hall. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's caught. It's Breece Hall.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Watson with the catch. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Milton. Flushed out now to his left. He's running for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Huskies and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Sentinels are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Their offense running back out now. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll go down here at the 16. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Johnson now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 31. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Sentinels will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hall takes it straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Hall there to haul it in. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Pass play coming here. They get to him and bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Trenton Gill on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Huskies and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Finds his man, Corum. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Huskies with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. He puts some power on a deep one left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Corum. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Another drive coming up for this offense. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Milton. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. Big man showing up the yards. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be a 1st down. Milton now. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Able to hit home, complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Back now, pressure on its way. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and long for him here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Carney's kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So at halftime, the Huskies fighting to an advantage on the road. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Holmes now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. Now Milton to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
They give on second to Hall. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now, Milton. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Huskies back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give him a first down. They'll stick with Corum. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Corum. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that first down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
First down throw, Lawrence. Connects with Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Back to the line they go, it's 2nd down. Lawrence looking to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Huskies push their lead further to start the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Huskies grow their lead to 8. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Holmes now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. On the counter, Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. Couple yards there on second down, and now a long ways to go on third. The give to Hall on the draw. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. He gets him 6, but it brings up fourth down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Punting unit out now. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's third down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They got 24 yards on the play, and it'll give them a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now it's Lawrence. Hits his running back. Oh, what a stiff arm. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they'll have first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage. but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes up, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Huskies lead by 14. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Slot man in motion right. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On now comes their punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jumps in up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Fred Warner. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. and he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And this one does not go far. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Gets out of trouble. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them the first. Now a carry by Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Lawrence now off the play action. Buying some time. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
This offense making its way back out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. To throw, Milton. He gets this one to Nakua. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 19. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has it in close. Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They bring the tight end in motion. Now Milton to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Recovered by the defense. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Hall once more. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Milton now. This one finds Gage. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense set for 10. Working inside the red zone. Okonkwo brings it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Milton back to throw. Risky throw, it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Motioning the tight end now. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And they got there in time. He's taken down. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying the left side with Johnson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Huskies lining up for a punt. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here he is to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Looking to throw it. Stays upright. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Gage makes the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Now outruns their offense to take over. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Huskies winners as we say adios from San Juan.